Hello, my name is Dan. This is currently March of 2025, and I'm starting a video series about the places I've been on the planet. I've traveled to, over the course of my life, approximately 30 countries, all six continents. I'm not counting Antarctica, but I mean, Antarctica, you have to have a lot of money to go there, and I don't think that should count against me. But anyway, I've been to six continents, and I've been to 30 countries. So I'm pretty well traveled, and I've decided why not, chronicle that and let people know about the places I've been, so they can be enriched a little bit and know a little bit about those places if they want to go. But anyway, I'm going to start with my most recent trip, which was to Costa Rica. Actually, I've most recently been to Panama, but Costa Rica is the second last place I've been, so I'm going to start with it. Costa Rica is a beautiful place. I'm glad I went there. It was rather hot. It was March of 2025, so I went. You go near the equator. It's pretty hot all year round. I don't know what it's like there in January and December, but I'm guessing it's a little cooler. But at the equator, it's the sun rises and sets at 6 to 6. It's an equal distribution of darkness and lightness. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. I've been in places near the North Pole or closer to the North Pole, like Europe, and the sun literally sets at 4 o'clock. So the closer you are to the equator, the more equal distribution of lightness and dark all year round. That was certainly true in Costa Rica. I stayed in San Jose, Costa Rica, the capital city. I was there for a couple nights at a hostel, and not the nicest city, not necessarily the safest, in my opinion, the safest city in the world, but it's probably safer than some cities in America. I stayed in a hostel. Paid $20. When I go overseas on international trips, I usually stay in hostels. They're usually, nickels on the dollar of what you pay for a hotel, and I always feel perfectly safe in the hostels. And the complaints I have on hostels are usually the ones I have in a hotel. The air conditioning doesn't work, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. I mean, you can have those complaints in a hotel, but hostels, if you travel a lot, why I don't see the sense in paying $100 a night when I can stay in the hostel. Well, that was certainly the case in San Jose. Best thing about San Jose, the capital city of Costa Rica, is it's only a couple hours away from Jacko Beach, in my opinion, and a lot of other beautiful places. The city itself isn't. I didn't spend much time there. Maybe I'm probably wrong about some things here, but I didn't. In the limited time I was there for about a day, and I didn't really see a lot that impressed me in San Jose, Costa Rica. But what really impressed me was Jacko Beach. Jacko Beach was really wonderful. I got to Jacko Beach by bus. You can get around Costa Rica for pennies. Not much money. I paid about the same as I would pay for a Starbucks cup of coffee for a bus ride all the way from the capital city, San Jose, to Jacko Beach, which was on the Pacific Ocean, which is a couple hours away. And the bus took 3 hours, and if you'd have had your own personal vehicle, you can get there, in half the time probably, because the bus, they pick up people and whatnot. But it's cheap, super cheap. So I got down to Jacko Beach, walked around a little bit. Definitely a tourist hub. Met a lot of Americans down there. Saw a lot of Americans. I didn't meet them. I just saw them, and I did meet a few. And there was a nice restaurant there. The restaurant wasn't that expensive. I had to use my Spanish quite a bit in Costa Rica. There's some folks who think that, everybody speaks English in Costa Rica. That's not true. I definitely had to use my Spanish, and in a lot of situations. And my Spanish isn't great. I'm not fluent, but I can survive. Yo puedo sobrevivir, as they say in Espanol. I can survive in Spanish. But Costa Rica, not in my opinion the richest country in the world. There's a lot of folks who say that Costa Rica is, as Central America goes, pretty safe and pretty rich. And safe, yes. Wealthy, no. I don't think so. It was, but it was a good place to go, and I was there for a couple of days, and Sure, I recommend it, especially if you're trying to get your Spanish better. Definitely a place where you can expand on your Spanish skills. And let's see if I talk about everything I want to talk about here. If you the airport is the food is quite expensive. I will tell you that. It's like, if you think if you go to an airport. Anyway, that's all I want to say about Costa Rica right now, and thank you so much for joining this video. There'll be more later. Thank you so much. Bye now.